I'm Joe Exotic. I have tried drugs. I am broke as shit. I have a judgment against me from some Carol Baskin. Carol Baskin. Carol Baskin. Carol Baskin. Oh, you got obsessed with Joe Exotic?
I've just binged the popular Netflix documentary miniseries. I've just binge watched the new popular Netflix documentary miniseries. Oh my god! I've just binge watched the whole new Netflix. Just binge watched the popular new Netflix documentary miniseries Tiger King. And to be honest, going to this, I wasn't aware of the story at all, but bloody hell, was it crazy. So it's basically this zoo owner called Joe Exotic, who's honestly such an entertaining person. Not as in like, oh, they're top class comedians, just you have to watch it to understand, to be honest. Anyway, he has this rivalry with this other zoo owner, this animal rights activist called Carol Baskin, and he's desperately trying to bring her down and get her arrested. And honestly, some of the things in this show is just crazy, mind the voice crack. But it also touches upon like the dodgy behind the scenes stuff with how like the big cats are treated or sold in America, whether that's legal or not. So the story unfolds to like reveal a lot more than what you actually originally think, and that's what I experienced, and it was actually pretty sick. The fact that this is like filmed in real life, because it's a documentary, so it's real footage, the majority of it, just like seeing Joe Exotic, like, is so much more entertaining because you know someone isn't acting him, this is an actual person. It's honestly he's such a weird person, but you just can't help but laugh because it's just so amusing. I don't know, it's just, you have to just watch it for yourself. It's a level 4. Honestly, it's such a weird experience. Other than it being well shot and containing a lot of important information, which is the reason it's interesting, which I guess is a con. Pro. There isn't too much you can say about a documentary because, you know, it doesn't involve acting or like it doesn't have a direct plot it's aimed for. It's just right now. Oh, okay, never mind. But you know, it's just like they don't have a plan for it. It's real life, so it just plays out how it should do. So the main success to a documentary is if you have a lot of the important footage documented, which Tiger King has, and that is interesting, which Tiger King is. Yeah, so as I said, it's kind of hard to place the pros and the cons of a documentary, so I don't really have any cons because it does what it does well. So overall, the miniseries is like very interesting, and it shows the sides of animal profiting that we hadn't seen before. Well, I certainly hadn't seen before. And honestly, the more as each episode goes on, something crazier happens. So it's like it includes pretty much like everything you could think of. Well, to some extent, obviously. Don't think like, oh, there's like an alien invasion, because no, like there's just, the story unfolds like in a crazy way, and each episode gets more crazy and crazy. Honestly, it's quite a good break because I've been watching a lot of series which require a lot of attention to the detail. Like, been watching obviously Money Heist. I've been watching quite a bit of Breaking Bad, so I haven't been watching those like easier to digest shows like Rick and Morty or The Office or something like that. No, but this show is like a nice break from all those hard like shows they have to focus the whole time forward to like understand the plot and stuff. But because it's a documentary and it's dealing with something that happened, as it goes through with it, it kind of spoon feeds you the information. Spoon feeds you the information, so you don't need to have to work out for yourself. So it's maybe I've enjoyed it more because it's like something new at this moment in time. As in, because not new to me, but new because I haven't watched anything like it for a long time. So overall, I have pretty positive reviews for it. Currently sitting at a 92% on Rotten Tomatoes and a 7.9 on IMDb. I personally would recommend it. It's just a nice change from all the other shows I've been watching. I give it 7 out of 10 and 4.5 stars, so yeah, highly recommend it. So I've now done a movie review, well, 2 technically, Avatar and Bloodshot. I've done franchise ranking, so all the films in a franchise from worst to best. I've done a season ranking, so I take a TV show and I take all the seasons out of it and I rank them worst to best. I have done, as I said, I did the review for Bloodshot. This is my first series review, so I probably only tend to do these if it's the first season of a new show or something. Because if there's more than one season that I've seen, I would prefer to rank it. I would still get my insight on it. So I still have more things to do, like in time, I will do. Like if I find a certain genre or something of TV shows, I'll do like ranking the best shows, so not the season, but the shows itself. So for example, How I Met Your Mother, Friends, like that. Just an example. And when the year ends, I'm going to rank all the 2020 films I've seen, even though there probably won't be that many due to the current pandemic. Another thing, which I'm hoping will be my next video, is a trailer reaction. So I don't watch the trailer until I start filming myself watching it, and then you can see my reaction. So I'm pretty certain that within the next week there should be a trailer for Venom 2, and I'm hopeful of that. So I've heard that it's like going through the stage right before it gets released in Russia or something, so hopefully we'll see a Venom 2 trailer soon and I'll react to it for you. But anyways, thank you for watching my video, and I look forward to making more.